Multimedia students, hello, this is Mr. McCarthy, and I am not in class today. Let's see, this is our final block period of the week, and your movie posters, a full draft of your movie posters are due at the end of today's class. That means you need to work hard to finish both the visual designs and your billing block. Okay, this video is a review of how to put your billing block together. All right, so let's get started. What I've done is I've retyped the billing block from the original poster. It's in all caps, and I've separated each individual line into paragraphs here. Okay, and I'm going to switch over to InDesign. And what I've done here is I have pasted that, and so I'll just do it again for you guys here. So I'm going to do, let's see, File, Place. Okay, and I'm going to go find my billing block. And there it is. Click Open. It's telling me I don't have the original font. We went through this the other day. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and deposit it here. Okay, so it's using a different font. And the font that I've asked you guys to use is SF Movie Poster fonts. So you should have that loaded into your computers. I'm just going to go up here and type SF. There it is. And there it is. Okay. For our purposes, I'm just going to delete that. Take a look at how far those lines are apart. Now, if I want to collapse those to make them closer together, this is where I do it. I'm just going to come down in size, and you see as I lower that number, they come closer together. Okay, since I already have this particular billing block here, I'm going to work with it. Once you have your billing block laid out, my billing block is currently at a 16-point font. Yours does not necessarily need to be at a 16-point font. Basically what you're aiming for is a billing block size that looks about the same as the original poster. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to pull some of the areas, we're going to call them attribution, out of this working building block. Okay, and I know from my billing block, casting by is, I'm going to do Command X, which is cut, come down here, paste. And let's see, I forgot where I cut that out. Right in front of Sarah Holly. So I'm going to go ahead and put an asterisk there so I know where I left it. And I'm going to bring the casting by down here. We're going to go music by here. I'm going to cut that out. There we go. Put the asterisk. Okay, so let's see if I can fashion this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit return. One of the things you'll notice is that these attributions within your billing block are right justified. So I am going to do that, and you can see that it's switched over to that. I'm going to bring this down in size. I'm going to try a 7 here, and at a 5.58 font. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to move that into the area where I left that asterisk so I know where it belongs. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this box up snug around it so that it fits there. All right, I'm going to get rid of that asterisk, and then I'm going to do what's called a little bit of kerning. So kerning is separating letters from one another, and this is the place that you do it. So I'm just going to up that until I feel like I have enough room to squeeze my casting by in there. If you look closely at your billing blocks, you know that the top is justified and the bottom is justified as well. Looks like I've got a little ways to go here on the bottom. So I'm just going to do some really minute detail work. So instead of 5.5 8. I'm going to go 6 and see what we get. Okay, we don't see a lot of change. I'm going to go 9. And that looks pretty good to me. A little bit of space here. We know casting by is attached to this word Sarah and her last name. So I'm going to do that one more time. Looks pretty good. And since I know that this is let's go back. So it was measuring something different. I need to select the box, and what I'm doing is I'm getting a measure on the size of my font. There it is, 7 at 5.9. So I'm going to do now, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right, so we're going to go 7. I'm going to hit return on this. We are going to switch alignment to right. And I think I had it at 5.9 if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm zooming out. Get that snug. There's my asterisk. Go ahead and bring that in. Zoom in. I'm doing Command plus to zoom in. I'm going to do that by hand, and that's pretty darn close right there. All right, I have enough space here, and closeness here, the proximity, to let me know that those two belong together. And let's see, I might bring this back just a, whoop, that's probably too much. Go back just a little bit. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to continue looking for that, for those attributions where something by and then a name. So I can look like video game developed by. Okay, so look to your original billing block as a model to follow, and that's it. Okay, this is Mr. McCarthy signing off. Folks, have a good weekend.